for free that could end up making you a better player. Or just eat something with Mark. Graph, paper, method. Okay, hello and welcome to today's graph paper session. And yesterday, if you've watched that video, we built this fret pattern on our graph here to get all the notes of the major scale, C major scale, that is, Y, C major, all the whole notes. Get that laid out here. Today I want to show you this, something a little different. I mentioned yesterday that all the black keys on the piano are a pentatonic scale, and here's how I came to realize that. And also, this will also show you how, in proof of Victor Wooten's theory, that if you hit a wrong note, what is a wrong note? A wrong note is a note that when you land on it, it's really not the tone you wanted. It's not going to make the statement you wanted. It's gone, and it just sounds awkward against all the other notes in your ear. Now, at any given time, let's keep in mind this. There is no real wrong note because you can hit any of these notes and do something with it quick, and it doesn't have to be wrong. It can actually make a good note sweeter. These can be considered actually like a spice. Like, for example, stick with all these major notes, make your song, and you'll easily have something like Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Great, it's music, but it's pretty boring. And when it's time to jazz things up, you get these spice notes as lead-in to whole notes. And like I said, Victor Wooten even mentioned if you just perceive it as a wrong note and you need to get out of it quick and look kind of cool doing it and not make it like such a wrong note, he said the trick is to either slide up or slide back one note. Don't go two notes, or you're likely to hit another wrong note and really sound like a flake. But if you go from one note at any one of these, or perhaps three notes in some cases, let's see, will three notes always work? Nope. Three notes could get you a bad note. So, but what's reliable? One note. One note. You will always, 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 always. Can you find, if you make this graph and you can find a double blank space next to it, you've got your graph filled out wrong. And looking at a piano keyboard, you'll see that a piano keyboard always has the black keys surrounded by white keys. If you hit a black key while you were playing something that involved all the white notes, the key of C, you would simply just go to the next white note to sound okay, or go to any white note since you can see those so clearly on a piano because the layout is right in front of you. However, if you're on a guitar and you hit a wrong note, chances are you may have shifted your visualization over, and there's a chance you can't just jump to something you think is the right note. It could be wrong. So you just go up one note, and you will always be in the right place from the wrong place. Because the only wrong note you can hit is here. You should learn in jamming. Once you can jam using all the tones, your ear will start to pick up whenever you've landed on one of these that's right, but maybe not the strongest, coolest note you could have hit, like the B when you were kind of intending to get to a C. You'll hear that this one sounds like it wants to get pulled up to that note, and that's what these half-step notes tend to want to do. So, with tension, always wants to lead to resolution. Tension wants to lead to resolution. So, let's do something other, one other magnificent thing here, and I'm going to color in my white boxes here to make them jump out a little bit more visibly at you. And we got this doodle do here, and if you noticed, I just colored in one of the pentatonic shapes, and lo and behold, do the pentatonic shapes. Go all over the fretboard? And the answer is a resounding yes. So where would then the classic 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4 pattern show up? 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4 10 4. Good buddy, huh? Check it out. You've got shapes, you know. At least I know all these pentatonic shapes. Your 1 2 1 2 1 4 1 4 1 2 1 2. Then there's one that is almost like the minor scale, except you add this note and this note's changed, and blah blah blah. And so that's what I wanted to show you in this video. I won't just make a quick 5-minute video of something cool instead of a 20-minute dragger like I usually make. And I think I got the audio a little better, so let me know in the comments below if this audio sounds right. It's a little change I made, and I think it's sounding better. So, anything else I want to say with this? Help you out here? No, it's all just there's your pentatonic scale. Now, let me tell you this. So this pentatonic shape here is the notes you don't want to play. So that could confuse somebody new and say, well, wait a minute, how come pentatonics sound good if it's all the notes you don't want to play? Well, just so happens that the notes you don't want to play are 5 notes, and those 5 notes does arrange itself in a pentatonic shape. But that doesn't mean that there aren't good notes in the scale that you can hit. Like, for example, shift this pentatonic down 1 step, and what do you have? Every note. All of these will shift down a half step, and you have the correct pentatonic. So here's a neat thing. If you ever want to go totally out and build a ton of tension in your line, if you were playing an inside pentatonic, all you need to do is move that pentatonic scale up 1/2 step and jam through it, and every single note will be just massive tension. They'll sound terrible, awkward, awkward, awkward. And if you can suddenly whip it into 1 fret downward and jam the same riff, it will probably sound inside, but you'd probably really have to be playing with the rhythm and be very inside the song that you're playing to achieve something musical out of doing that. All right, speaking of being musical, let's hear some of this, I guess. Here is all the, well, I'd rather have the camera on the keyboard, but here's your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, starting on C. Did you hear the bad note in there? And what I did when I hit that bad note was resolve it 1 step up, and it didn't sound as bad. I hope that just didn't kill your ears and ruin the video. Regardless, that's the deal there. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll go over a little bit more, ask more questions in the comments below, and tell me what you think.